what Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory? Yes. So I think that it's a priority for us, and you know, we're always going to invest in that position. And we had a chance to talk to Jalen and to Joe too, and tell them that we thought it was an opportunity to get a good player, a good person, and at an important position, and certainly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got the Raiders tomorrow. How y'all feeling, bro? How y'all feeling? Not gonna lie to you, man. I'm kind of nervous. Kind of nervous. It's not gonna be an easy game. That's the damn sure. What's up, Big Play Slay? What's up? Where you hiding? DC Vlog. What's up? What's up? I'm saying, couple things I want to say is this team got to play better. Okay. Number one, run the football. Please run the football. For God, please run the football. You need to run the football to help this offense. Number two, this coaching staff got to get this shit together. Nick Sirianni with his stupid ass t-shirts. It makes you look like a clown. It really does. It makes you look bad. It makes you look like a jackass. It doesn't make you look intelligent. And the receivers obviously got to get the help and got to be able to run routes properly. You know what I'm saying? This is not an easy game. Now, some good news is Darren Waller might not be playing this Sunday. He's limited according to reports. The bad news is it doesn't matter because Rob Gronkowski was in versus the Buccaneers, wasn't playing versus the Buccaneers. We still end up losing. So yeah, they lose Waller, but we still got to verse Henry Ruggs, and we still got to verse Josh Jacobs, and we still got to verse Derek Carr, who stinks, but don't matter because we lost to terrible quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo, who is a stiff. Okay, it don't matter what you have if you can't produce on the field, then it don't matter who you have or what players are not going to play this game because you have to come out ready to go. Play calling got to be better. Obviously, you're 2-4. You lose this game, it's time to tank. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not one of these Eagle fans say, "Well, oh, there's a chance, there's a chance." Well, you know, if we lose this game, there's no chance because guess what? At that point, you get the freaking best pick available, and players and coaches and GMs need to be fired from their damn spot. This team is not played good. Their defense is sloppy. Linebackers stink. Alex Singleton just needs to go. We don't have that thumper. And that goes back to the draft. And we don't believe in drafting linebackers. We need to, but we don't. And you're seeing the problems why we are not able to do what we want to do on defense. When you don't have the players to do that, you end up stinking. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bobby Murphy? Shut the Bobby Murphy, man. Oh, I got an idea, man. I got a freaking idea. I'll say this game is going to be on who is able to come out here ready to go. Who's going to be the first one to put their foot on someone else's chest and keep on going? Because this game, because let's be real, the Raiders are playing the best football right now. Playing the best football. Derek Carr is not a great quarterback, but he can throw the football. Don't take away his arm stick. He still has that. He's not a great quarterback. He's not a elite quarterback. To me, he's not a good quarterback. But we have played against bad quarterbacks who still lost it. It would not surprise me if we lose to the freaking Raiders. Panic mode time after tomorrow. Simus, welcome to the channel, man. Yo, how's you Saturday? What you do? What college games you checking out? I'm not checking out any college games because frankly, any college game that I check out that I want to see, I just want to see Alabama, man. I'm looking at some players next year in the draft, man, that we probably won't get. But no, I'm not really into college football like that. I'll watch some college football, but not really into that. You know what I'm saying? Masking his weaknesses. I mean, you got to get pressure on Derek Carr. You got to get pressure on Derek Carr. And where you're hiding. Are you working right now? You working right now? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. We talk regularly, so no, I don't want to put your business out, but yeah, the Shower Boys lost Penn State. Oh, did they? That's crazy. I'm saying, but anyway, this team got to be better. You got to run the football. Got to run the football. If you run the football, you're having a dynamic offense. Miles Sanders only have one catch. Are you serious? One catch? One catch, man. It's a joke, bro. It really is. It's embarrassing. It's sad. It's not good. I'm working and listening. All right, cool. Shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of people saying that, oh, well, it's Nick Sirianni. It's Nick Sirianni. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think it's the front office, once again, telling a coach what to do. Because let's go back to the history, right? Doug Peterson beats the Buffalo Bills. Shout out to Bobby Murphy. He always said this too, and I agree because I've seen it too. They beat the Buffalo Bills. Doug Peterson gets taught to the offense. Why are you not throwing the football? What do you mean why I'm not throwing the football? When it's cold. The Green Bay Packers, we ran the football. Doug Peterson leaves the Eagles after getting fired because he didn't want to be a puppet anymore. Not only that, you draft a quarterback in the second round, right? You pay the quarterback $60 million that was terrible. Let's be real. He to me lost that. Now I'm still a Wentz fan at the time, but I moved on. You draft the quarterback in the second round. But then now you want to go out and get a quarterback like Deshaun Watson, who, A, for one, does not want to be here. Flat has said he doesn't want to come to Philly. Number two, you're giving up draft picks. So if you do get him, he's going to be suspended. Now that you can't build around him. Because if you lose those 3 first-round picks or potentially 3 first-round picks, because one might be a second with the Carson Wentz, we don't know how that's going to play out. If you do get Deshaun Watson, you're still not going to be able to build around. What you going to build with 4th and 5th round picks? You expect this GM to hit them? I don't even expect them to hit the first. You got to think of that, man. You got to think. So when people want Deshaun Watson, yes, he's a quarterback that has all the things that you want. A strong arm, this and that. He looks good in the Eagles uniform. You know, he's a top 5 quarterback if you want to say that. But he doesn't fit what we're looking for when it comes to this future, because this future needs to be building around this team. It's not about the quarterback. Now, Jalen Hurts got to play better. He got to hit the players, got to hit the receivers wide open. He got to make some smart throws, man. He's missing a lot of receivers. You know, some receivers don't get the hell open, but there's other receivers when they're open, he doesn't see them. But that goes back to what the play call, because why is Jalen Hurts again in shotgun? Do you know what a shotgun is? Do you know when you're faking a run, when Jalen Hurts is faking a run, he's pulling back the football from Miles Sanders. It takes a while for you to finally throw it. And then by the time you throw it, the defense is already prepared to make the play. They know you're not going to run the football. You're not keeping the defense honest. You know what I'm saying? Imagine being 5-1. Imagine being trash. Just like the Dallas Cowboys have been the last 26, 27 years. Haven't made the NFC Championship, haven't made the divisional round, haven't made the what is it? Oh no, they didn't make the division. So you haven't made the NFC Championship. But welcome to the channel. It's the same thing I've been saying with Watson, the Miami. Miami whiffs on the first round picks and failed to get an O-line for Tua. Watson is good. Well, Tua is not good, but I agree with that 100%. Look, listen, man. Watson is a quarterback that needs everything around him. He needs everything around him. Why do you think he wants to go to Miami? Devontae Parker, Jalen Waddle, Will Fuller. Now Will Fuller's hurt, but you understand they made a good push to go out and get him in free agency to bring Deshaun Watson in here. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of Miami fans, and I'll be watching, right? And they're talking about how, oh, it don't matter if we get Watson. Who cares? It's about the future. You understand you're giving up picks involved. So all those picks that you have involved that you're giving to Houston, you only hurting yourself because if they want to raise them, first of all, I'm not giving 3 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson. I don't care what football player you are. You are not worth 3 first-round picks. Okay? Unless you're the next Michael Jordan, right? Unless you literally are the guy that has, that is literally able to come in there right away and when it's a championship, I'm not giving you 3 first-round picks. Maybe a number 1 pick. I'll give you maybe one first-round pick and maybe a second. And you want a veteran? Depends what veteran. But 3 first-round picks? No, absolutely not. Not worth that. No, because if we weren't going to give Eagles weren't even going to give Ramsey 2 first-round picks, what makes you think they're going to give Deshaun Watson trade for Deshaun Watson with 3 first-round picks? If they weren't going to give it that for Jalen Ramsey, a cornerback that we desperately needed, what makes you think they're going to give up 3 first-round picks? Number 1, he doesn't even want to be here. It's like we're beating a dead horse by talking about this. Why I'm hearing reports saying, well, the Eagles could trade for this. They're not getting Watson. They're not. He flat out said he does not want to come here. But I think when you got reporters who don't know what the hell they're talking about, they're like Ian Rappaport. They're like Adam Schefter. They're like Joe Sacatigo, whatever that dude's name is. They're like Jeff McClain and all these clown-ass reporters. A reporter that no one knows about comes out of the network and says the Eagles are reportedly interested in Deshaun. Maybe there is some interest, but they're not willing to trade for one because Deshaun Watson doesn't want to come here. So the trade wouldn't agree. And number 1, I don't want to give up those picks. You have to build around this team. What are you going to do? Build around Deshaun Watson, and you want to end like the Dallas Cowboys, who now have a good defense, but before they didn't have a good defense. They had all explosive weapons. But defense wins you championships, not offense. I don't care what offense you have. If you don't have a defense, you're not winning shit in the league. You know what I'm saying? Correct. It's not also draft picks. Also, Houston wants to protect all the picks. Also, sales are final. Exactly, man. Exactly. We just like I don't see any quarterback in the draft next year that's any good except Matt Corral. If Matt Corral is there, I know the Eagles are going to draft him. My hope is Matt Corral goes top first, and we're able to just get away from quarterbacks. Because if you got Howard Roseman, this is what he would do. He has 3 first-round picks. Think about if you're Howard Roseman, right? What makes you think he's not going to trade those 3 first-round picks for the following year? Think about it. This is why I'm scared of the future, because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a complete moron when it comes to trying to, he doesn't know how to draft. We should be right now in a potential playoff. We should be right near the Cowboys. We should be tie-to-tie with first place with the Cowboys. Instead, we're potentially talking about if we lose another game, you're what? 2-5 now? I'm sorry. Are you 2-5 or you're 3-2? Let's see, you're 2-4, 3. So you'll be 3-4, 3-4, or 2-5. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've been was listening to the fans YouTube. He said he heard Watson wants to come to Miami because they got the most draft capital to give to. It seems desperate to get him, gets him out of Houston fast. Deshaun Watson's a crybaby, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't want that type of player in my fucking locker. If you're not willing to come to Philly, that's all I gotta say. I got nothing to say to you. And part of it, you don't want to come to Philly is because who is running this facility? It goes back to the GM and the owner. Listen, man, like I keep on saying, you got a quarterback. You drafted him in the 2nd round. You called him Russell Wilson. Did you not say you were a quarterback fit? Do I have to go back to this? This is what this guy said before, and then he says
Well,
this again.
everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory? Yes.
You said you were a quarterback factory. You said he was the next Russell. You said you wanted your Russell Wilson, and you're not even like now you want Deshaun Watson. What? And then I'm hearing people going out. I'm hearing Eagle Scouts are evaluating quarterbacks again. Why? You got 3 of them right here. If Joe Hurts don't work out, then you put Joe Flacco in. Or you put someone else in. You don't need another damn. Keep your hands off quarterbacks, Howie. Keep your freaking hands off quarterbacks. We don't need a damn quarterback. We need a linebacker. We need pass rush. We need safety. We need damn fucking corner because Darius Slay's going to be in his 30s. He's still an elite cornerback. I don't care what anyone says. That man's done his job. You know what I'm saying? You need picks to help this team. You can't afford to go out and trade for a quarterback that is going to get suspended. Number 2, he's not going to win you shit because you're not going to even have enough to build around him. It don't make sense. It really doesn't. It doesn't make sense. And what did he win in Houston? What did Deshaun Watson do in Houston that everybody's so fascinated about? What? He made one divisional round and lost? What? Why can't he not win with Houston? You know what I'm saying? Because I want a quarterback. If they're able, why does he have to go to a new team? If you're so good, because I hear people say, well, you don't have Hopkins. He don't need Hopkins. He's an elite quarterback, right? He's a top 5 quarterback, right? That he don't need all these weapons. Those are excuses. You know what I'm saying? Those are excuses. When you need to have everything around you, you're not a franchise. You're not an elite quarterback. You're a good quarterback, but you're not an elite quarterback, and you're not worth 3 first-round picks then. Because if you have to build around a quarterback that you traded all for, then I'm sorry, then give me someone that's going like I'd rather trade for Aaron Rodgers if we were really desperate for a damn quarterback, because at least he won a Super Bowl. He at least had nothing around him before until he got Devontae Adams to be his number 1. But he made those receivers good. Now, did Deshaun Watson make DeAndre Hopkins good? No. DeAndre Hopkins has always been a star. Did he make, he can probably make someone good eventually, but he doesn't have that trait yet. There was only a few quarterbacks that could do that. That can make their receivers better. That could take they could take those same receivers and make them better. Deshaun Watson hasn't done that. Why am I trading? Yes, he's talented, no question about it. Would I not mind having him? Of course. If he wanted the one to come, he doesn't want to come. And I don't want a disgruntled football player on my team. Sorry, a disgruntled quarterback on my team that is forced to come. No, keep your ass in Miami. If you don't want to come to Philly, go to Miami. Bye. If you're not willing to play for us and you're just forced to come, no, thank you. And not only that, who wants to go to with a guy named Howard Roseman who dictates what you do, won't build around you? We're not going to build around Deshaun Watson. We're trying to give up on Hurts right away. This man hasn't played a full season. People say, well, he stinks. He stinks. He stinks. Oh, he stinks? He stinks? Really? Now, he's part of it. Obviously, he's not doing his job. He got to make better throws. But the coaching is horrible. What do you think Deshaun Watson is going to be if he comes to Philly? It's going to be a Bill O'Brien situation again. Because the reason why he wanted out of Houston is because he's coaching. Not because of freaking talent. It's because of coaching. He didn't like the coach. He wanted a new coach. He was supposed to be run by Bill O'Brien, right? Why would you want him in Philly if we have a terrible head coach right now? A puppet head coach that's ran by 2 nerds up top. Don't make sense, man. But we're going to move on from that. We've been to an NFC Championship game without being division champs since 2008. What is it? Matthew Gilman's a typical Cowboy fan, man. It is what it is. Get rid of Howie. Oh, I agree. I get rid of Howie. Definitely get rid of Howie. Get rid of Howie, definitely. Howie's an idiot. I'm not a fan of him. People would praise this guy, man. Like, people would think that he can hit 3 first-round picks. You need your brain check because this man couldn't even hit the second round pick last year. Yeah, Landon Dixon's a great player. No question, he will be a great player. But he's second round picks are instantly starters. This guy is starting to develop, and maybe he'll develop more, and he'll eventually be good. No question about it. But you could have moved up and got him also. But you could have got a JOK and a Asante Samuel Jr. And now now we need to go next year in the draft and draft a linebacker because and not only that, when you don't draft number one receivers, when you miss on players like DK and Justin Jefferson and all those players that you could have had, when you take a JJ Arcega-Whiteside who should be cut off the practice, should be on the practice squad if you want to be real. Matter of fact, he should not even be on the field. I'd rather kept Travis Fulgham than kept JJ Arcega-Whiteside because Travis Fulgham at least did something last year. Yeah, I don't care if it's last year. He did against cornerbacks. Where's JJ Arcega-Whiteside? What is he doing against elite quarterbacks? I haven't seen him on the field yet, catching a football. I don't care about blocking. Blocking's not everything if you're not catching a football. And anytime he blocks, it's a screen pass. And he calls a PI and makes us lose points on the board. Eagles are so good that a good team, but Howard doesn't know how to do. And thank you for saying it. Eagles are. Listen, if Howie Roseman is not here, and listen, Jeffrey Lurie is part of it too. Jeffrey Lurie is the biggest Howie Roseman right there, because who hired the head coach? Who was Nick Sirianni? Now I was excited when we got it because I didn't know what he was, but I wanted Josh McDaniels. Because at the time, we didn't know if Carson Wentz was going to be traded or not. Rumors that they wanted to keep him. Yeah, I'd say, I wanted Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels would have been a better head coach candidate than Nick Sirianni. That's for damn sure. Nick Sirianni got to get his shit straight. No more freaking t-shirts for you, bud. Win. No more t-shirts. Because t-shirts look like freaking insults to Eagle fans right now. You're wearing t-shirts. I don't care about t-shirts. Win a freaking game. Win a game. Keep those t-shirts in your backpack. Okay? We don't care about your t-shirt. Yeah, great. You have a say-off t-shirts. Cool. Win. Win a freaking game. You play to win the game. Not freaking show off your t-shirts. We don't care about that. We don't care about t-shirts. Who cares? Oh, you got a Brian Dawkins t-shirt? Congratulations. Because Brian Dawkins would be pissed at you right now if you weren't winning. So now you're insulting players that actually wanted to win. Reggie White was a winner. Concrete Charlie was a winner. Nick Foles was a winner. Brandon Graham was a winner. You're 2-4. Sit the hell down with the t-shirts and win a freaking game. Then you can wear t-shirts. When you win something, then you wear a t-shirt. You don't deserve to wear a t-shirt. You should be banned from wearing t-shirts. And he really makes me mad sometimes, man. Division is over. Dallas, like, yeah, but you're gonna lose the first round anyway, so it don't matter. Houston will have to pay all that guarantee. Oh, and also, shout to Bobby Moore. He also said this. Deshaun Watson also has a $40 million. I think he got paid $40 million in guaranteed money. So now that you have to pay him, so we're gonna lose players involved that too. So now it doesn't even make even more sense because he has a contract. Now, if you get Deshaun Watson, we need to cut that contract down. I mean, you cannot have his contract and then play in Philly because you got to sign other players. Are you going to allow Devontae Smith eventually walk? You got to pay him eventually. You know what I'm saying? He's a rookie, but he's going to want a contract soon. Or what? You're going to let your first round pick walk? What? I mean, you got Miles Sanders' contract coming up. You got Dallas Goedert still hasn't got paid. You can't afford to go out and get a guy that's a big contract and you're going to give picks for. No, thank you. Give me Jalen Hurts and let's actually have a good head coach. Preseason touchdown versus Jets. Yay, sarcasm. JJ Arcega-Whiteside stinks, man. Honestly, you can tell it's Jeffrey Lurie, man. tell it's Jeffrey Lurie, bro. You could tell it's Jeffrey Lurie. Jeffrey Lurie is a terrible, terrible owner right now. He's becoming Jerry Jones. No, he's not becoming Jerry Jones. He's becoming Dan Snyder. That's exactly what he's becoming. He's becoming freaking Al Davis. Now Davis won more than Jerry Jones. I mean, Jeffrey Lurie. Let the scouts do their jobs. I don't know why we trying to make these guys. You have no football knowledge. Why are you just hire Howie as a head coach since he wants to be the freaking head coach? What's the point of hiring a head coach? What's the point of hiring a head coach? Let Howie Roseman be the head coach of the Eagles since he thinks he's smart. It don't make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And it's sad that we have two incomplete, dumbass, idiot nerds up top that are dictating what our coaches are doing and ruining this team. And the funny thing is, they don't even realize how much they're losing. You're like, if you allow the coach to do the job, and you win championships, Jeffrey Lurie gets more popular. I mean, that's crazy. You would actually get more known. Now you're being known as a jackass and this sorry-ass owner. Jeffrey Lurie, a.k.a. Howard Roseman lover. He's a freaking idiot. He really is. I hate Jeffrey Lurie so much. I agree 100%. Howie's drafting sucks. We had all these good players in our lap. We want to draft J.J. Arcega-Whiteside and Jalen Reagor. We're both. J.J. And by the way, people say Jalen Reagor is no, he's not. Jalen Reagor, I would look to trade him. Nah, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, but he's in second year. Bro, I'm not a fan of Jalen Reagor. I don't see anything that is good out of Jalen Reagor. He could tweet. You know, he does more tweeting than catching footballs. Catch a football. Get open. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, hold on. Look, I think I have it. Hold on. There was a play. All right, hold on. Let me. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, let me show you why I hate Jalen Reagor. Here you go. Perfect example, right? Ready? I want y'all to look at this, right? Because people keep on saying Jalen Reagor is getting better. You tell me if he's getting better. Look at this play. Look at this play. What are you doing? What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Let's take a look at it again. Hold up. Look at that. Screenplay. Hit the fucking. Why are you trying to do all that? That is a. Look at that. First of all, that's a terrible play calling, too. I don't know what the hell that is. Look at this. Terrible ass receiver, man. I'm sorry. That dude has no speed. That is a play for Devontae Smith, not Jalen Reagor. That is a player for a guy like Quez Watkins. Jalen Reagor don't have that type of speed. That was a terrible play call. And Jalen Reagor obviously can't do it. I mean, it was a bad. I mean, come on, man. I got smoked from saying Reagor needs to be. Oh, I'll trade Jalen Reagor. I'm tired of Jalen Reagor. I really am. Bro, he's freaking Hayward Bay from the Raiders. He's not even Hayward Bay. He's freaking Laquan Treadwell or even Tevin Coleman. That dude is soft. He's soft. He's mentally soft. He's mentally weak. He's not a first round pick. We reached on him. You could have had Patrick Queen. You could have had Kenneth Murray. All right, Roseman, do you want to have? No. Let's go. Let's get a TCU punt returner that's not played a real good defense at college. I feel bad for Devontae Smith because there's a play with the other side of except Watkins. The other guy's trash.
If you go out and get I wish the Eagles go out and get Allen Robinson for Hurts. Get him his Alshon Jeffrey, because like I think that you need a veteran in here, man. These rookie receivers. Listen, man, I love Devontae Smith, but he obviously isn't like a Allen Robinson. You know what I'm saying? If you could get Al Robinson, get Jalen Hurts a big body receiver. Because remember, he always loved those big body receivers. For example, he threw to Alshon Jeffrey most of the game. Give him his big body receiver. And no, J.J. Arcega-White is not a big body receiver. That man is just a big body in general. He's a freaking better door than the window, as a saying that my mom used to say all the time. You make a better door than the window. Except he blocks the whole freaking field and gets PI calls. Eagle Champ. Remember the video on these Cowboy fans scared of Eagle Champ? Here's why. They scared of me. They're scared of me. And if you saw yesterday how I debated one guy, I'm not even going to say his name, but one thing about me is, I get so emotional with the drama. I got to start laying back a little bit more because I get so emotional sometimes, and I say some things I don't mean, honestly. But, what I do is I just annoy them. You know what I'm saying? 5-1, congratulations. That's it. Because I would go on and on, but I'm not going on and on. It's Eagles football, not the Dallas Cowboys football. You know what I'm saying? This week is either you win it or you start having coaches on hot seats. Yeah, you better fire this GM, bro. At this point, if we make the wild card, this GM better get fired still, because you shouldn't be even making the wild card. You should be right now in potential having the number 1 seed right now. The fact that the Dallas Cowboys have the number 1 seed and you're barely near the freaking Giants in the division, you're right next to the Washington football team that has no quarterback. You have a quarterback, you just don't use them right. And we would say, let's bring Gardner Minshew in. Yeah, what would Gardner Minshew do? See, that's the IQ of these Eagle fans. What would Gardner Minshew do if our coaching stinks? If our coaching stinks, it don't matter what quarterback you have. What? You're gonna have one bad game. You're gonna want him out already. Like I told you, it wouldn't take that long. I said it wouldn't take a whole year for people to say, I don't like Jalen Hurts. What? What do you mean? He's a rookie. What, did you think rookies were going to grow? Did you think this rookie quarterback was going to be an MVP? What did you think Jalen Hurts was going to be? You obviously knew that he hasn't played a full season yet. Oh, well, no, he stinks. He's missing receivers. He's a rookie. Do you remember when Carson Wentz was here? He was missing a lot of receivers too. Go back to his 2016 rookie year. He was missing a lot of receivers too. Matter of fact, he was missing so many in that year. Give the guy a chance. Because let me tell you something. If you draft a rookie quarterback, you're still going to have to go through growing pains. You're still going to have to develop him. You're still going to have to develop him. There's no quarterback next year that's any good except Matt Corral. And he's not even going to be here to Tommy Pick. And you better hope Howie's not here because he will ruin him too. You're going to draft another quarterback? Really? Why? So we can ruin him too? Just like we're ruining a second round pick, just like we ruined Carson. Let's be real. We didn't build around Carson Wentz. Now, he was a crybaby and he's a sucker. Fuck Carson Wentz. But still, fuck Howie Roseman too for not building around him. The gingivitis, 16 total, 14 assists, 2016. Facts. Jalen Hurts showed you. Jalen Hurts, I think if I had and I don't like saying this, but if we kept Doug and we fired Howie Roseman, I think it would have been a lot better, honestly. And listen, I was over Doug for the fact that what he did. No, I went up. Fuck all that. If you went out and got a Jim Caldwell, or you went out and got a veteran head coach. Even a guy that knew something. Because Nick Sirianni obviously is not ready, man. We thought we had a Sean McVay, and it looked like we did in the first game versus the Falcons, and then it just disappeared. But also, I think the Brandon Graham situation really hurt us. Now the good news, he's supposed to be back in the training camp, and he brought the fire, man. I think the Eagles team's going to come out ready to go, man. I do, because of Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham brings a lot to this team. I mean, he's the heart and soul of this team. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that we just have him on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Because he really is everything. We got to give Hurts a chance, dude. We would be leading the league with 12 TDs if Ford never got called back. Oh, exactly. I mean, I know that this defense, except the cornerbacks stink. Fletcher Cox got to go next year. I'm sorry. You know, people say, well, Fletcher Cox never took a step back. Yeah, oh, yes, he has. Yes, he has. Because I remember Drew Brees in 2015, right? This guy could track a quarterback from the behind. If he was 100% healthy and he did not take a step back, he would have tracked Mahomes from behind. That's what was so crazy about Fletcher Cox. He was powerful. He was fast as hell. Yeah, you weren't going to out chase him. He would grab you from behind. That's why quarterbacks were afraid to go against Fletcher Cox, because it didn't matter if you triple coverage him, double coverage him, he was going to get to you. When Drew Brees was able to get like there was other quarterbacks he was going against. For example, he was fast, and now you're seeing the decline that he's not is what he was. Javon Hargrave is right now the best player. Fletcher Cox is not the same. You know what I'm saying? He's not the same, because he would attract the Mahomes from the behind, and he it looks like he doesn't have it, man. He looking like he's going down that Warren Sapp road. You know what I'm saying? When Warren Sapp went to the was getting tired, he finally just quit. I think Fletcher Cox just needs to retire, man. You just need you did everything you could, just retire. You know, because like if I'm an NFL player and I don't have it anymore, why would I want to play again more? Let me hang it up. You're already a Hall of Fame, in my opinion. You did everything you could. You're one of the best defensive tackles we probably had. You know what I'm saying? Yo, there's a lot of them, but he's up there. He's going to be one of the Eagles' greats when it's all said and done. No question about it. He won us a Super Bowl. He did what he had to do. No point of you continuing playing when you just don't have it. Don't go down the Jason Peters road, because this man's still playing. He's still getting beat like a drum. Fletcher has took a step back from being his old self. Javon Hargrave is playing so good. Javon Hargrave is also young too, man. What? He's 26, 27 years old. I'm saying it's making people forget about Fletch. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Is it Javon Hargrave really, really good, or is Fletcher Cox there and he's just taking the pressure off of him? Like, and that's what I'm thinking. But I think Javon Hargrave really took a step up. Like next year, I would not mind taking that Oregon guy. What's his name? Throwbacks. What's that pass rusher? I'd take him in the first round. If he's there, I'm taking him. I'm taking him because when you look at Cleveland, right? They went out and got a Myles Garrett, right, in the draft, right? They went and got a Denzel Ward, right? We need to look at Cleveland, not the bad side, because one thing about this Eagles team, they can draft quarterbacks. Cleveland can. We can draft quarterbacks. We don't develop them, but we can draft a quarterback, and we know we ace most of them. Because I know if Jalen Hurts goes somewhere else, he's better than what he's playing right now. If you trade Jalen Hurts right now, say you trade Jalen Hurts, right, and he goes to a team that's using him right, he's a franchise quarterback. Then we're going to look like idiots again. Like I said, man, he's a rookie quarterback. Now, here's my thing about him, right? And I see that. Like, did you look at the 22 overall? Yeah, I did. Did you not see the whole notion where receivers supposed to get open? You know what I'm saying? What is he supposed to do if the receivers are not getting the hell open? Jalen Reagor is not even running his routes properly. Now, he throws it to Devontae Smith too much. And that goes back to their Alabama players, man. They connect with one another. But I would go to Quez Watkins more. Like, I like Devontae Smith. I think you need to get him open. He does miss a lot of receivers because of the freaking play caller. When you're doing a shotgun, you're obviously slowing down the play, which gives the defense to be able to recognize the play. And also, they don't trust you're going to run the football. You're not keeping the defense honest. When you look at the Atlanta Falcons, we ran the football, we passed it. We ran the football, we passed even the 49ers game. We ran it sometimes and we passed it. You were able to get big plays. Now it's just like we're passing like it's Madden. You're not even keeping the defense honest. They don't trust you running it. So they're going to say, go after Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts is going to have to throw it. And it creates a lot of picks. It creates a lot of turnovers. It creates a lot of bad plays because you're exposing his weaknesses. No quarterback, if you're not running the football, is going to succeed. I don't give a damn if you have Patrick Mahomes under there, Deshaun Watson under there, Aaron Rodgers under there. Yes, they might have a bigger arm, and they might make bigger plays because Jalen Hurts, let's be real, he don't have the biggest arm. No one say he does. You know what I'm saying? You know that coming in. He don't have the biggest arm, but he can make accurate throws. I've seen it. But when you're not running the football and you're giving your best running back one touch in the whole game, you should be ashamed of yourself because not only you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your quarterback from to me, he's regressing. You know, like what do you want him to regress? You want him to get better. You're making him regress. That's how you get quarterbacks regressing and not getting better. That's how you ruin quarterbacks. That's how you ruin freaking quarterbacks. I don't know if this front office is trying to ruin Jalen Hurts and say, oh, he's a bad pick. Well, if that's a bad pick, then that's a terrible move by Howard Roseman because he drafted him. And if he's doing it, he needs to go because you drafted him in the second round. You didn't have to. You chose to. Now you want to get rid of him? You were laughing and giggling when you drafted him. So build around him. You got no other choice at that point. You're going to give up 3 first-round picks for a guy that doesn't want to come here? It's like someone that you talk to a girl, right? And she says no. And you keep on talking to her. She says, no, I don't want to talk to you. And you keep on harassing her. That is what the Eagles are doing with Deshaun Watson. They're harassing him at that point. Deshaun, please come. No. Deshaun, please come. And then you're hiring a private investigator? What? Well, you got a quarterback that literally is right here that you're not building around. Well, he can't throw. That's BS. That's BS and you know it. If you say he can't throw, then that Quez Watkins throw versus the 49, he can't throw. That's BS. He got to work on his accuracy. That goes with coaching. That's not hers. You can develop accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Arm talent is different. But you can Drew Brees never had the best arm, but he was accurate. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the best arm. You need accuracy. And that goes with coaching, and you can work with a player like that. You don't get rid of a player over accuracy issue. Listen, man, and people say he's Tim Tebow. Bro, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Tim Tebow's Jalen Hurts. What? Tim Tebow couldn't even throw from the back of the end zone if he could, man. That is just stupid. That is just complete idiotic, stupid freaking IQ of awareness from anybody who says Jalen Hurts Tim Tebow. Have you seen Tim Tebow play? No, these fans don't know what they're talking about at that point. Tim Tebow's Jalen Hurts. What the hell are you talking about, bro? Oh, well, he can't throw. He's not a good quarterback. No, you're a fucking idiot because you don't watch the game. He can throw. It's just the coaching stinks. The shotgun shit needs to be banned. You're giving the defense more time when you're not running the football. You're hurting the quarterback. Don't make sense, man. Don't make sense. I'm not trying to yell, but KBG, welcome. Watson is going to Miami. It's not. Watson's going to Miami, bro. Yeah, he's going to Miami. I got a little of my voice, bro. Frankly, I'm about to lose my. It's just some Eagle fans on Twitter just annoy the hell on me. They do. You know, I got this one Eagle fan on Twitter that keeps on. This dude, you could tell he's about like. You could tell he just watched the highlights and watched the full game because he's telling me, "Oh, well, no, what we trade for Deshaun Watson, you know, it's the same thing as Jalen Ramsey." No, it's not the same thing as Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey was 2 firsts and a third. Deshaun Watson's 3 first-round picks and veteran players involved. No, it's not the same thing. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? Where did your IQ head did you get that from? No, it's not the same thing. And one that you desperately need, the other one you really don't. You don't need Deshaun Watson. You want Deshaun Watson. You don't really need him. Eagle fans playing for Deshaun Watson. Why? So we can ruin him? Why? Why? Why would he want to come to Philly? Our franchise is a joke. You got two nerds up top that have no clue of football knowledge. Why would he want to risk his future knowing that they might release him if he don't produce? He wants his money. Don't you understand? We have to cut his contract. Why would he want to risk that? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It really doesn't. They're going to restructure his contract too to make more room for. Is it? Yeah, exactly. Kayvon. Yeah, I mean I like Kyle Hamilton, but let me tell you something, man. I want Jordan Battle. I want Jordan Battle. This kid's good, bro. This kid's good. I'm starting to slide away from Christian Harris a little bit more, man. Because like I'm seeing a lot of people say Christian Harris is not worth it. I take Christian Harris in the second, but top first, I don't think he'll be in the first. But if you could get Jordan Battle, bro, if he playing like that, he's a first. If he's playing like he did last week, where he's picking all players, man, I don't know, man. Like I think Jordan Battle is going to be in the first round. I do, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That is the guy. He reminds me a lot like what a real good safety looks. Because Kayvon Watts stinks, not good. He's just too small. He's not. He don't stink. He's just too small. He's too small. He's not a legit safety. I'm sorry. You know when you have a safety and when you don't. You don't need to look at any more film. You know what you know. You know, say you can look at the screen and say, this guy's the real deal. When you see Devontae Smith, it's like, this guy's a stud. When you look at Kayvon Watts, it's like, when you see JJ Arcega-Whiteside, you're like, this guy stinks. Jalen Reagor stinks. Quez Watkins, stud. Look at the talent. You don't need to look, oh, well, give him another year. No, you already know what you have in a player. Usually by year two, you know what you have in him. Because yes, sometimes it takes a while to develop, but usually it doesn't. You know what you have in a player. Kayvon is a possible top three. What do you mean, Wallace, or are you talking about Thibodeau? Thibodeau. You could get Battle with another. I want Battle, bro. Like Jordan Battle. You know, he reminds me of. And I don't like making comparisons, but he reminds me of Malcolm Jenkins. He reminds me a little bit of Malcolm Jenkins, a little bit of Derwin James. I don't know why, but I want that Derwin James type safety. I do. We need safety because yes, we could get linebacker, but the safeties are getting. Anthony Harris is not good, man. He's not. I'm sorry. He took a step back too. You know, we need to draft young talent. This is a big year for this team. You know what I'm saying? Even if you make the wild card, you cannot have this GM in here. Oh, woohoo! You made the wild card. Woohoo! You don't deserve to make the wild card. When you're 2-4, you don't deserve to make the playoffs. I'm sorry. I think that should be a rule. You don't deserve to make the wild card. Why? Why? What? You think you make the what? You make the playoffs? What playoffs? You're 2-4. No, take your first round pick like the bums that you are and sit down. No, I don't listen, man. And I don't like saying I want to lose every game as possible to fire this GM. Because I swear, if we win one, he's going to be here next year. Especially Jeffrey. Think about it. Jeffrey Lurie loves Howard Roseman. You want him to suffer where he can't back up Howard Roseman. And I don't like tanking him, but this team's just not good. They're not a good team. You know, you don't know what to expect tomorrow, man. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, man. Y'all got the Miami and the Colts first round picks, which are 3 and 5 if the season ended now. Facts. Yep. Definitely. Jordan Battle would be still in the job. He's a beast. You know what? He's a really good player, man. You know what? I can see the Cowboys drafting him either. If the Cowboys got even, I don't think they got a first round pick, but hold up. Sorry, that's my headphones. No, but it's terrible, man. No, but Jordan Battle is a beast, man. He is. And you know what? I like Kyle Hamilton too, but like I think Battle is going to be better. I do. I like him. I like a lot. I wouldn't mind both of them. Honestly, I wouldn't. I'd get both of them. We need two safeties, in my opinion. You don't. It's not enough safeties in a. You can draft three safeties. You need safeties. So draft two, then draft a linebacker, and then next year you go pat. No, you can't do that. So we'll see what they do in free agency. But if they go in free agency and they get young defensive tackle, maybe you draft two safeties. Maybe you draft Kyle Hamilton, then you draft Jordan Battle. Then you have your two safeties. Because let's be real, Kayvon Wallace and he got to show me something. He got to show me. If he goes out there this week and he proves that he's a safety, then we will talk about, okay, maybe you just draft one safety. But this guy hasn't done nothing. He busy talks. He says, "Oh, I'm going to be this guy. I'm going to be that." No, you're not. You're not. No, you're not. We're running out of damn time because time's ticking, and you have been stinking. You know what I'm saying? I like Battle and Hamilton 6'4", runs at 4'3". That's freakish at safety. And Jordan Battle, he reminds me a lot like Derwin James. He does. I like Jordan Battle, man. I don't know who the linebackers are, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hamilton's a beast. Well, he is a beast. He is a beast. He is a very good safety, man. I would not mind having him. Would not mind having him. Hey, listen, I keep on saying this. Like, this team got to get their shit together, bro. They really do. They got to get their shit together. You're 2-4. If you lose another game, you got to start freaking looking at the future. Then you got this GM got to go. Man. He cannot be here next year. Just can't. We could honestly draft two safeties, and we need to. McLeod always hurt. And Harris is kind of bad too. Oh, yeah. I was not a fan of just signing Anthony Harris in the first place. Even the Ryan Kerrigan. I still got the Ryan. I hate the move of Ryan Kerrigan video. I still have that. You know what I'm saying? I still have that Ryan Kerrigan. I hate the Ryan Kerrigan movie. He stinks. Ryan Kerrigan's not good. I told people Ryan Kerrigan wasn't all that. He was what are you talking about? He's the next Chris Long. He wish he was Chris Long. That dude stinks. Terrible. Not a fan of him. We don't have a first round pick, but we always get steals and diamonds. Yeah, you do. You do. I like Battle, but Hamilton 6'4" runs at 4'3". That's freakish and safety. I mean, like I said, man, I wouldn't mind either, bro. I would not mind either. I don't care. Just get a safety. Get a young. At this point, just get the best player available. Man. Go get the best player available. I want to win. Yeah, I say, but this team's just terrible. Terrible. Terrible, bro. It's a joke. It's sorry, and this team's just it's bad. It's bad all along, man. It's bad. And that's why it's important this year. You have to draft young talent. You can't not miss on a pick. These picks are crucial. You miss one, your whole future goes backwards. Your whole team just not going to upgrade. You have to hit on these picks, and I don't trust Howard Roseman to hit those. That Oregon guy that's going to go top 3. Yep. The most useless, useless move ever was Sanka. Oh, I hated that move. Like, go back to my videos. I said Ryan Kerrigan. Why did we sign Ryan Kerrigan? Ryan Kerrigan stinks. Did you know most times he was always good against the Eagles when Lane Johnson wasn't even playing? Like, he would do good when Lane Johnson's not playing. When you had Lane Johnson, he wasn't even getting double sacks on anybody. When 2016, Lane Johnson wasn't there. It was Vital. 2017, Lane Johnson was there. He didn't get any. I don't believe he had any sack on anybody. He had made it a pick, but that was it. 2018, he didn't have anything on him. 2019, had nothing on him. I mean, there was no sacks. 2020, Lane Johnson wasn't playing week 1. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how we want to sit there and say Ryan Kerrigan's great. No, he's not the same. He was a third string. He wasn't even on even a starter. He didn't even make it. He was a third string defensive tackle on the roster at the time last year. It's crazy. I could see us getting I could see us getting the Marvin Marshawn from Texas. It could be play safety. We'll move him. Yeah. I can believe we didn't draft. I can't believe we didn't draft. I want Santi Simon Joe Kipper. And you know what, Slasher? That's why I rock with you, man. Because you say a lot of things that are smart, and you know what you talk about, and I appreciate that, man. Because I need people like that and that understand where I'm coming from. Thank you. Now, I like Landon Dixon, but we reached on him. Obviously, in the second round, you don't take needs. You take the best player. Landon Dixon would have been there if you came back and traded. You could have moved up again and got him. No team is going to take him early second. I don't care what anybody's like, well, that's not true. No team was going to take him with those injuries. He was a risk. There was other offensive tackles you could have took. There wasn't just Landon Dixon. Yeah, he might have been really good. And he might be good down the road. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But you could have had a JOK or a Asante Samuel Jr. You know what I'm saying? You chose a guy that what, down the road? I mean, I like it. I mean, I don't mind him. But you could have had other better players. Asante Samuel Jr. would have been a starter right now on this team. Then you wouldn't have to go out and get a Steven Nelson because you would have had your corner. Do you see what I'm saying? You could have had a corner, and you didn't have to sign a Steven Nelson. Now, Steven Nelson's playing really good. Not saying it would, but you could have had a starter. Now you have to draft a cornerback next year. And now you have to draft linebacker. You could have had a linebacker last year, but you know what? When you don't hit a receiver, you miss 4 times, you got to make it up. Then when you finally hit the receiver, then you have to fill in oppositions. You don't have enough picks to fill all those. And when you got Howard Roseman who's drafted 4 defensive tackles in the first round, I mean, not the first round, the 7th and 6th with the guys who are not even starting. Why? Go other positions. And I know it's bread and butter, but you know what? Linebackers are bread and butter too. They help a defense. You want the bread and butter? Yeah, that's great. You put them. It's like we have the bread and we have the peanut butter, but the jelly on top of the sandwich is the linebackers. You put it together. That's what we need to do. The linebackers is the jelly on the peanut butter to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You have all the ingredients. You put it all together. Then you completely build this team. I'm still kind of upset over that. I'm still upset, man. And listen. You know, this is why it's important to draft this year. You got to hit these picks. If you don't hit these picks, you're setting this team up for the next 4 to 5 years backwards. You got to hit these picks. And you can't have Howard Roseman here. You know, shot the LB. I mean, listen, he's tripping if he thinks Lord Brown's tripping. He thinks Howard's going to hit these 3 first-round picks. If Lord Brown's watching, you're tripping, bro. You really are, because you can't trust this GM. And I love Lord Brown. I talk to him every day on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So I know he knows that I'm saying, but I told him, like, are you serious? Howard Roseman came and hit these 3 first-round picks. If you trust them, you are blind. This guy can't even hit a second-round pick, man. And we barely got Devontae Smith. Let's be real. The Dallas Cowboys did not trade from us. We wouldn't have got Devontae. The Dallas Cowboys won't usually trade with us. Let's be real. I love Devontae Smith. He's he's our number 1 player that's actually producing, along with Quez Watkins. Our other first-round pick, he's more of a project than a first-round pick, if you ask me. I give you shit all the time, but you know what you're talking about. Other Eagles, you would just be talking. And I appreciate them. And listen, KBG, you and I yesterday, that was. Hey, I'm sorry I came at you like that, man. You know, that was my fault. I hope we were cool, man, because like that yesterday was intense, bro. That was fucking intense. But we had fun. I mean, we had fun, and I would love to bring you on here and we could talk. I mean, I like debating. I love debating. I love it. I love debating. And you know what? I bring the fire. You brought the fire, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bobby Murphy, on the other hand, you got to be on my channel again. We got to be with Bobby Murphy. You got to go at him again, bro. He could not go out like that, man. You can't go out like that, bro. You got to be back on this time. You got to go out strong next time. You got to be like, oh, round two, let's go, and then just go out to Bobby Murphy because Bobby Murphy knows what he's talking about, and listen, the way he knows what he's talking about, he's not going to mess up. You got to make sure you know you got to make sure he slips up one time, and then you tackle him with that one. He rarely slips up. So you got to make it up. I got to get you back on the channel. We're gonna have Bobby Murphy on the channel again. So you're gonna have to come with more points. You got to be like, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. Bam, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you said this. Nah, we're gonna do this way. You attack him that way. That's how. Because Bobby Murphy does not make mistakes. He doesn't. That's one thing that I like about it. I was trying to get to it because I did make a lot of mistakes, and you were able to rip me apart like that. Just like I was able to rip you apart like that too. But Bobby Murphy doesn't rarely make mistakes with his football knowledge. You gotta hear him and he'd be like, what did he say? Like that, and then turn a switch on like that, and that's how you get someone like that. He doesn't make mistakes, and credit to him. He's a very, very good. Like I think he's a veteran the way he talks, man. So yeah, facts, man. We need to get a linebacker this year. Draft care about nothing else, honestly, but linebacker. Facts, facts. And where you hiding? Shout out to you, man. You still in this chat? Appreciate you. Yeah. No, we do need a linebacker. And I'm looking at a guy like Christian Harris in the second round. You know, I'm looking at Brandon Smith from Penn State. I mean, this guy I would love to have. You need a linebacker, or you can go out. Maybe next year you can like go out and trade for a linebacker. Like if you have all these picks, why don't you go out and trade for a linebacker? Like what would it cost to get Miles Jack in Philly? You know what I'm saying? Like if you have all these ammo for Deshaun Watson, you tell me Jacksonville you wouldn't give up a first round pick for Miles Jack? They wouldn't do that? Really? Okay. I'm saying, I mean, I guess we did. We did y'all a favor by trading back so y'all could get Devontae, even though I don't think we needed Smith basically taking over offers to get more to draft cap. Exactly. Yeah, you did. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. We got what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? That is facts. KBG, you're a Cowboys fan. Yep, he's a Cowboys fan. Yep, he is. Yes. He's definitely a Cowboys fan. Yes, slash it. Yes, he is. So it's going to be interesting. Listen, this team is going to be. This team got to come out and they got to be ready to go. And listen, I'm not going to say what everybody was saying. Oh, you got to have faith. No. I have faith when this team wins. I'm not going to lie to y'all. And that's what a lot of Eagles YouTubers do. They tell you to subscribe, but they lie to your face most times. They say, oh, well, you got to trust it, trust the process. Well, trusting the process got us J.J. Arcega website. Trusting the process got us nowhere. Right? Like, what am I supposed to do? This is not the Sixers, man. I don't need to trust the process. Draft better players. Develop better players. Trade these players that don't want to produce. And get players that are going to come in here that are ready to produce. Parson is a beast. He is. I'm not mind that drafted Miles. I like Parsons. I do. And I also like JOK. Parson is a beast. He is. Just like CeeDee Lamb's a beast. I loved CeeDee Lamb. That's why I wanted over Jalen Reagor. I thought we had a chance on him. But it is what it is. I'm happy with Devontae Smith. I think it'll be good. You just there's some things they got to work on. Obviously, he's not been perfect either. But he I can't wait for that match, man. And then people sleeping on Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs is a good receiver. Henry Ruggs is a very good receiver. I like Henry Ruggs out there too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting what we do. And you know what? Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait for this game. This game is going to be fun to watch. And I'm always gonna be supporting my brother. I got an Eagles shirt right here. I got all this, man. So I'm not a fake fan because who has all that shit? Who does? I mean, I got a freaking banner on my fucking wall and shit. Old banner, not even the super banner. It has Brian Dawkins and Don McNabb and all the legends. I mean, come on, man. What you see is what you get, man. Eagles can really beat the Raiders if the defensive line brings pressure. Carr is the worst quarterback statistically under pressure. In fact, he is. He is. Definitely. You're absolutely right. He is. He is definitely bad. And you know what? It's going to be interesting what we do, man. It's going to be interesting what we do. But, we got to come out. We got to be ready to go to work. I might live stream the game tomorrow. I don't know. You know, the reason why I haven't been live streaming for a while is because I don't have the new updated version of StreamYard. I have to wait for a while for it to finally give me back more minutes to live stream. It's stupid as hell. I think it should be free, but it is what it is, I guess. You know, you have to pay for an upgrade. I'm not paying for it. No, no, I don't know. Why? Why? You know what I'm saying? What, for new features? No, thank you. So I had to wait for a while until October. So this is my first time being back for a while. Sorry if I didn't live stream. I wasn't running away from them. But StreamYard, at least I had to wait for a while. But yeah, man. But shout out to y'all, man. And always flag will fly. And yeah, I'm out, man. And appreciate y'all for liking my videos. They always supported me, even the ones who hate me. Shout out to y'all.